blog, and I thought I would start a series showing how I'm going to try and get my home organized and thoroughly cleaned for Christmas and Christmas decorating. So as my blog says, disorganized mom blog, and I've always had a really hard time staying organized, keeping my house clean. I am not one of those that just has a spotless house, and we have a farm, and so and 3 dogs, 3 boys, teenage boys, so it's really hard to keep things clean, and I have so many things, different things that I want to do, and so I kind of, my mind's always going every which direction. So I thought it'd be kind of neat to try and get my house like totally clean before Christmas. There are some things I want to do to start decorating this week for Christmas, and so I'm going to kind of go through that, and I'm going to start right now just kind of going through and making a list of what I need to do in each room to get ready for decorating, putting up Christmas decorations. Usually I just try to make sure all the main areas are clean, and there are usually some things I don't bother with because there's just so many things going on, but I'm really going to try to, like wiping down walls and washing windows, and just trying to get everything kind of a deep clean, and especially the areas that I'm going to be decorating right now, I'm going to get those cleaned up first and then start putting up decorations, and then I'll start in on the other cleaning once the decorations are all up. So yeah, let's get started. Okay, so first of all, kitchen, as you can see, there's still some cleanup to do after Thanksgiving. And normally it is quite a bit messier than this, especially this area. It tends to catch a lot of things. So one of the things I want to do, since most of this is pretty well clean now before Thanksgiving, is I have some things in here. This got somewhat clean, but there's still some junk there that needs to get cleaned out. So I want to get all that cleaned and stuff behind there. Some things over here that I need to organize and put somewhere or throw away. And then I have this over here, which ends up collecting junk. So I want to get that all cleaned out and underneath, of course. And I'll be putting up Christmas decorations up here. So I'm going to take all this down for now and get the windowsills cleaned, and maybe rearrange some of the things on the counter. And this windowsill, all these plants are kind of dusty, so I need to get those dusted off. Maybe, well, I might keep them there, but I may move some of them somewhere else. So I usually put up Christmas decor all around the windowsills in here in the kitchen, and there's just a lot of miscellaneous stuff that needs to be completely pulled out and reorganized. And then I've got this here, obviously is disorganized. So that is the kitchen. Oh, and then all of these statues up here, they get so dusty really bad. So I need to take all of those down because they do not get dusted. I don't think they've gotten dusted in a couple of years, honestly. My mom may have done a little bit of dusting when she helped clean for Thanksgiving, it looks like, but we didn't take them down. So those all, and that's like all up along here, all of these horse statues, they need to be taken down and dusted. And then usually there's a lot of cobwebs everywhere, so I need to deal with that. And then in the dining room is a lot easier to deal with. I got this all nice and decluttered for the most part. There's some stuff on the side of the piano here I do need to go through, and then this thing, I got a lot of junk inside and in there, so I do want to go through that and get rid of some things, clean it out. Here's one of our puppers. He likes to get hair all over the place, as well as our other two. But yeah, I will be taking the fall decor down and replacing it with Christmas stuff on here. And on this side of the counter, I need to get rid of that chair. It's got a rip in it. And then, oh, this thing needs to be dusted really bad. It hasn't been dusted in a very, very long time. Kind of sad. And things get super dusty in here really fast. And now we have the living room. I have my art area over here, which is pretty disorganized. It's not super bad. I mean, everything's kind of, you know, stacked. But I do need to get it cleaned out and put some things away that I don't need over here. Besides that, the Christmas tree usually goes there, and I would like to put it there again because it's just a nice spot right by the windows. You can see it through the windows outside. The main road is right out there, and so it's just kind of nice to have the tree there and be able to see it from, you know, the outside there. So I'm gonna need to figure out, the piano always stays there. There's plenty of room for the tree with the piano there, but all of my art stuff is gonna need to get moved. So that'll be interesting. And then this corner over here was really bad, but I was able to go through it enough the day before Thanksgiving to get rid of some things and put them in some plastic totes. But I definitely need to keep going through this, and I would like to get this all done before Christmas. And then once I get rid of some stuff there, I will probably put my art stuff over here. And then I have my saddles and bridles and stuff hanging over here, and everything over here has gotten super dusty, so I need to take those down and clean them. I need to get that air conditioner out and probably put it in the garage, since obviously it's winter and we don't need it right now. So that needs to get put away, and that'll kind of clear up a little bit of space. Probably just need to get rid of those pillows. They belong to a couch that we do not have anymore, and for some reason I thought it would be nice to keep them, but of course that's usually not a good idea. Especially for the organizationally challenged. It just ends up that they take up space and they don't get used for anything. So the living room got pretty well cleaned as far as, you know, before Thanksgiving. Presentable, I guess. But there's still a lot more to do, and I would definitely like to get these areas cleaned up, and I'll decorate on the piano for Christmas, and I may move this side table, but I need to figure out, maybe rearrange a little bit we just added this room here. So this used to be part of the living room. So it's a little bit smaller now. But yeah, and I would like to, this carpet is so old, and we are eventually going to replace it with pergo or some kind of, wood alternative flooring. But it needs a shampooing really badly. So I would like to get that done. I'm going to need to spray and soak a lot of the stains. And I would like to get that done before Christmas, but that will be one of the last things. There's one of our other puppers laying on the couch. He's the only one that's allowed on the couch, because he's smaller and he has short hair. And then, so also, and this is going to be a chore, all of these rocks, I didn't think about it before, but they are so dusty, and they haven't been cleaned since we moved here for like 6 years. So I'm going to try with the brush on the vacuum cleaner and see if I can kind of scrub and vacuum at the same time, and we'll see how that does. But yeah, this one problem with this type of fireplace thing with the rocks is that it's going to be a nightmare to clean. But we'll see if I can get it dusted off. So as you can see, this is not a spotless farmhouse. And I'm not aiming for totally spotless, but I would at least like to get things organized and easier to keep clean. So we also had the hallway with boxes and stuff from some other times that I was trying to go through things, and we ended up pushing them into the hallway, so I need to go through those and get rid of some things, and put some more things in empty totes and store them away. And one of the other things that I haven't is cleaning out that area. There's like a shelf things. I'd like to get that all cleaned out and actually decorate in there, It's kind of a nice little spot for decorating. It's nice music going on with my son in the shower. So hopefully that wasn't too boring, but I just wanted to kind of show you, what my plan is, and maybe we'll just kind of tackle, one room at a time in these videos. And I mean, I'm not an expert on organization. I have ideas of how I want things to be. It's just the implementing those ideas. And one of the other things I want to do after Christmas is go through my cupboards in my kitchen, and just like totally pull everything out, clean, reorganize, get rid of some things, because I haven't done that since we moved here, and that's been 6 years ago. So there's just a lot of stuff. Like I said, I'm not an expert at organization, but hopefully these videos can kind of be an inspiration to others that are like me, that have a really hard time keeping their home organized. And I'm not talking about just a little bit of a hard time. I'm talking about like it gets super messy in no time, and I just have a hard time focusing, and I get overwhelmed with it all. And I can get things cleaned up in the main areas in time for Christmas and Thanksgiving, but then it kind of goes back. I have good intentions of keeping it clean, and then, you know, doing more cleaning to get every other areas cleaned up, like our bedroom. That's another one I want to do, but that's probably going to be after Christmas. So I want to try to maybe inspire others and help myself to kind of stay on track, you know, by doing these videos. So anyway, that's what we got going on. And I'm also gonna post recipes and cooking things, you know, videos, so stay tuned for that also.